You're dancing.
I'm not.
I saw you.
I was just scratching.
I liked it.
You did?
That little jump you did, where you spun in the air.
Ah, the pirouette. I used to do that quite gracefully. I was a song and dance man. Back in the day.
And then you had to join the army.
Nay, and then I had to eat. You've never seen me skinny. I'm not nearly as pretty when I'm skinny.
Could you teach me to do a pirouette?
All right. Well, you twist your legs like this.
You could have killed someone.
It's Sunday. Nobody goes to work on Sunday.
It's Monday.
Ah.
They're going to know it was you. You told everyone in the Duke's Arms you were going to do it. What were you thinking?
What do you think, lass? I was thinking I won't have to see Uncle Jack's stupid face everywhere.
They'll just put up another antenna.
You're right. Oh, you're always right.
I think you better get out of town.
And where do you expect me to live then?
In the Garden District?
They don't have televisions there, do they?
Help! Help! Somebody help me! They've kidnapped me!
You know, in all my time in the army, I never fired a shot.
Didn't make a racket.
Well, clean it again.
I made a doll of Mum.
It's very like her.
Is it? I wasn't sure.
She was a tad taller.
It's a doll?
She was taller.
That's not very funny.
Well, I thought it was. I'm sorry. You miss her.
I guess. It's just how everything is now. Nothing's the same. The way things were doesn't even seem real. I sort of miss it, and it doesn't seem real.
You have too much wisdom at your age. It's hardly fair. I got to be a complete numpty until I was 30. What are you smiling for? New doll?
This is Hildegard.
German.
No, she's Swiss. And she's married to Philippe.
Oh, she's taken. That's too bad. She's quite lovely.
Why aren't you married?
Oh, that's a hell of a question. All right. There was a girl. Oh, she had a mouth on her. If you crossed her, she'd tell you things that made your hair fall out. It's why I'm bald, you see.
Why didn't you marry her?
Because I was poor. Because I was stupid. And then because I was too late. She took the last boat to Canada. Sometimes you feel life is a never-ending series of choices, but then most of them bring you back to the same place. There's few enough choices that matter. Try not to fuck those up.
Ollie!
Pardon my French.
So honest. Some of you may be wondering why so many shops are closed. There's nothing to worry about at all. Many shopkeepers are taking advantage of the
If I polish my boots one more time, I'm gonna end up with
War
sandals.
there. Simply going on holiday.
You look a bit sad today.
You're a bit nosy.
You don't have to be mean,
I am mean. Ask anybody.
but you don't have to be.
You're right. It seems some of the lads over at the camp didn't like being prisoners of war, so they decided to fight back. But they lost.
What did the Germans do?
The Germans. Nothing. They got all the other prisoners who didn't fight back, made them shoot them.
Which would you have done if you'd been a prisoner of war? Fight back or...
Aye. That's a question.
Why aren't you a prisoner of war?
And that's the other one.
War there.
I hope this is enough dynamite.
You better cover your ears.
Now, what's more fun than that?
Lots of things.
Now, we'll just go down there and pop up inside the fence.
Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I quit.
Are soldiers allowed to quit?
I guess we'll find out, won't we? I don't think he'll want me back at any rate. Not after the things I told him.
The general?
This is all his fault. The registry, the train, the way we bent over backwards.
Wait.
How can I be talking to you? You're dead. I quit because you're dead.
My memory's all confused. It just sloshes around in my head.
Does that make it easier to bear?
And enjoy our English sunshine, my dear. Well, I'm afraid it's come to the end of our these 4 minutes. Tune in again tomorrow. The lives of fellow citizens of Wellington well. Jack Worthing saying, cheerio. On your day.
Now, try to behave whilst you're in the village, okay?
Hello. Would you like to donate to our Uncle Jack charity drive?
On your trolley, you huffy wee fuck bumper.
Ollie!
Oh, my goodness. You're Ollie Starkey. It's Ollie Starkey.
Fuck the lot of you! Jack's a collaborator and a traitor!
What's going on? That's the one what done it.
Are you sure you want?
Keep. Down, black dog.
This is where they hanged Mr. Cranmer, isn't it? And Mr. and Mrs. Lashford.
Aye, Tommy and the Lashfords. You see those bits of rope?
Why didn't the Germans just arrest them?
I think we thought they'd be happier if they didn't have to.
And dead men tell no tales.
Did you help?
Nay, but I didn't hinder neither.
Does that mean you're just as guilty?
You're full of questions today, aren't you?
Are we really going to come back from Germany when it's all over?
It's hard to make predictions, especially about the future.
That's not very informative.
No, it's not.
What are the Germans like?
They're, clean people, very orderly, fond of music. Take them one man at a time, and they're no worse than Englishmen. Put them in a mob and frighten them. I'm sure they're no better.
Is that why all the grown-ups are so scared? Should I be scared?
I get a little more frightened every day I'm alive.
Side. The broadcast tower.
You told us nothing of this.
A girl has a right to her secrets.
What colour was his hat?
Oh, he wasn't wearing a hat.
And now it's time for Famous Britain.
How on earth did he get to be Uncle Jack?
Everybody likes him, except you.
Have they forgotten what he did?
People are forgetting a lot of things now.
Oh, I suppose they don't even know what he did to you. But how did they forget who it was on the German radio every night during the occupation? They locked him up after the victory.
People don't talk about the past anymore.
When did they let him out?
You've forgotten things too, you know.
Red. Red! Obviously red, you see? Red.
What are you doing in my playhouse?
Margaret? It was raining.
Your legs are all wet.
They shot you. You ran and they shot you.
You're still drunk.
Are you gonna haunt me?
Do you want me to go away?
No, please don't.
I think you're sitting on Helga.
Sorry, Helga.
I almost finished her. She's ever so upset about her apron. She likes everything to be just so. Could you finish her for me? The gate's open, Ollie. Can't you just not look at the telly?
No, I can't just not look at the telly. They put one in every bloody corner. I'll tell you what I can do. I can blow up the bloody broadcast antenna at City Hall.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard from you.
What do you know? You're dead. Huh? Haven't got an answer for that, have you? Margaret, Margaret! Ah.
Oh, I don't think I want to try to get past Headmistress while she's on the job. I better shut her down first. Where have they hidden her controls?
You know how I would fix everything if I was put in charge?
Sorry, ma'am. I need to get upstairs.
You'll have to ask someone who has time on her hands.
I need to get upstairs to see the executive committee.
They're busy too, I should think. Why don't you ask somebody else?
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately. Please step away immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
How did I get here?
Did you go and see Sally Boyle?
I can't have. She's in the village.
Or she came to you? It doesn't matter.
She comes by. Why does she come by? Do we trade?
What did you buy from her?
Oh, my memory's more than usually fuzzy.
Did you take something she gave you?
I was sad, wasn't I? And ashamed. I can still feel it. I just don't know why.
You bought something from her, didn't you?
Why was I sad? What have I got to be ashamed of? Margaret, don't look at me like that. I can't help it if I don't remember.